This is the Bullshit Club, the podcast, episode 8 for the week of the 9th of February, 2018.
And what is up, everyone? My name is Jack Southland. Welcome to episode 8 of the Bullshit Club podcast. And joining me, as usual, is my fellow Bullshit Club members, the current reigning predictions champion, badass Billy Marcus, who, unfortunately, for the Royal Rumble predictions, I lost my championship to this fella. And
you lost to the best, mate. So there's no shame in losing to the best.
Well, the bar's been set very low if you're the best, mate.
Oh,
got him. And joining us as usual, the king of the Mysterio division himself, Campbell, aka the 5'8", is in the building, rocking the Guns N' Roses shirt right there. I mean, everything's
the merch in. Fuck. Oh yes.
Rep the merch, rep the Gunners there. So we've had a bit of a
pajamas right now.
Okay. I'm actually wearing my boxes underneath here, so.
I should put a jersey on or something. Oh, fuck it, I don't even care anymore.
Jersey, stealing my style, mate.
Yep.
Fuck you, man.
Fuck, it's gonna be like that bitch on 9 News, isn't it?
I'm gonna need you to put on a jacket, Billy. Didn't she say that in the thing? He's changing his wardrobe. Start of the episode, but we've had a bit of a format change. We're going to try something new for this episode. It's our first episode of 2018, and we've decided for this episode, instead of oh my god, he actually did it. Look at that. He's got his blue blazer on. You can call him Owen Hart.
You could call him the Good Heart.
The good
heart. But moving on topic, which we seem to be experts at. We're going to be having a format change for this episode. See how things go. We're going to stick to just one topic in this episode because if you've seen our previous stuff, you know it's kind of become our thing to go off topic. So we want to kind of try our hardest to stick to the one topic. And what the hell is Billy doing? Wardrobe change in the middle of the show.
Put some fucking pants on.
Mate, we could be having kids watching this. What the fuck are you? Sean's View Entertainment, mate? Hey, at least he's not showing his cock, alright? As long as it doesn't get to that stage. I've got to show my cack to prove that I have one. Oh my god. But our topic for this episode is going to be based on the Elimination Chamber, since that's the pay-per-view coming up in the next few weeks. So for this episode,
Elimination Chamber is a professional wrestling and elimination-based match held in the WWE. The match was created by Triple H and was introduced by Eric Bischoff in November 2002. If he's a large chain click, fuck. I'm not going off Wikipedia. I fucked
mate, you cannot be.
That's the end of my career.
Oh, that's it.
Retire.
Campbell, you're out of the club. Fuck off, mate.
Mate, I fucking created
that. He's got a fucking tie on and everything. Look at that.
I look like Jeff Hardy when he won the TNA title.
Oh my god, it's a mortal Billy Marcus right here. Are you gonna put on hits of eyeliner as well?
All right, is this good enough for you guys? Is this professional enough? All right, let's do this fucking podcast.
Let's fucking go. So, basically in this episode, we're going to be talking about the Elimination Chamber, run through most of the matches, and not in great detail or anything because we'll be here for days, but just pinpoint some of our favorite moments in Elimination Chamber history. And I feel like we should start things off with the very first one, Survivor Series 2002. So... The very first one. What were you going to say?
I was going to say the moment when Triple H's throat got crushed.
Yeah.
Jesus. That's...
Wow.
I've got to say, though, I've got to give fucking props to him for finishing that match.
Oh, man. What a fucking champion.
Exploded.
I know Triple H was copping a lot of shit because that was during the reign of terror era on Raw.
Was it
when,
though,
like,
or was he just the best guy on the roster at that time and deserved to be there?
I'd say so. Probably because we weren't around that time period. So who knows what we would
Who
have.
else on Raw could have been the World Heavyweight Champion besides Shawn Michaels? Fucking Scott Steiner, Kevin Nash.
Yes!
I don't fucking think so. I
Scott
don't.
Steiner.
Fucking microphone.
Because everybody wants to know where he's
That's
been.
why I think that's why the world title, they should have just kept the one world championship and the champion just goes between both shows. Keep pay-per-views cross-branded, don't split up the pay-per-views between brands, and I think that's how I'd run the company, but whatever.
Oh well, you've got a suit on, so you look.
I'm
nice.
just a guy in a purple shirt. Oh, blue, whatever, fucking
Blue
color.
shirt. Oh, close enough. But I remember when I saw the Elimination Chamber for the first time, like as a kid, I was just like, this is the craziest structure I'd ever seen. It was basically this fucking massive spaceship looking thing made out of like chains and stuff. And I remember the very first one as well. It just looked like everything hurt really badly. Like, I don't know.
That's the thing that I miss about the Elimination Chamber, like with the padding and shit on the floor. It kind of makes the Elimination Chamber like it's lost its mystique. Like it's
Yeah, that's right. There's all padding there now, isn't it?
Yeah, there's padding on the floor instead of just the steel grates.
It's not steel.
Fucking whatever, cunt.
It was like fucking like plastic and fence. The whole thing was made out of plastic and fence pickets. It wasn't actual steel. WWE said it was because it was a
marketing technique to make people buy the pay-per-views. But
they're like, 16 miles of chain or something.
2 tons of unforgiven steel. Like, I just love it when Jim Ross says that. And all the build-up to like any Elimination Chamber match back in the day, it looked like people were gonna just fucking die in that thing.
Yeah, it was great.
Triple H nearly did.
Well, yeah, in the very first one, Survivor Series 02, which involved Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Kane, Rob Van Dam, Booker T, and Chris Jericho.
I think that's probably got to be my favorite Elimination Chamber match, the first one.
The one that started of all, because that was the one that kind of set the bar, I guess, for all the others to follow.
For all of it. I mean, I do have other favorites, but I think that one's got to be my number one.
Yeah, it's got to be the all-time favorite. The first match for anything really has to be the best, except if you're talking about like the Ambrose Asylum match or
that can just fuck off.
Right?
Let's never see that again, please.
Speaking of like shit that we should never see again, what did you guys think about the Extreme Elimination Chamber?
Oh god! Oh god! We're there already. We're there already.
2006.
We had to get there at this point, man.
CM Punk.
Way now.
No. So for those of you who don't know, if you don't know about the 7 Dismember, consider yourselves lucky. It's basically the worst pay-per-view in WWE history.
Yep.
Like, so the main event was Extreme Elimination Chamber between the Big Show, who was ECW champion because of some stupid reason,
Rob Van
Dam. Yeah, Rob Van Dam because of his DUI thing, I think.
Smoking weed every day.
Yeah. Rob Van Dam, CM Punk, main eventer Hardcore Holly, main eventer Test, and Bobby Lashley.
Right. Test came back to the company.
Son of a bitch.
Test came back to the fucking company.
Yeah, and he was roidy as shit. He had the worst. He's got worse back knee than me, for Christ's sakes. Like, you know how much he was pumping, cunt? Like, oh god.
Settle down, man. Fuck.
Just remember that fucking Sabu was supposed to be in that chamber match, and for some fucking reason they replaced him with Hardcore Holly.
Because
you had the fucking Hardys there. You could have had them in the match or one of them.
Well, yeah, the Hardys were there.
With Hardcore fucking
they faced
Holly.
Eminem.
Yeah, they faced Eminem, who weren't even a part of the ECW roster.
Well, neither were the Hardys, but they were there.
Yeah, I know. That's the retarded thing about it.
That was when like the brand stuff started to like really fall off. When they just started bringing other guys from brands just in, because there weren't enough guys in the ECW brand.
Fucking
at the time. Wow, that was a burp and a half right there. But just the Extreme Elimination Chamber, just that pay-per-view was just utter shite. Like, it's the worst pay-per-view I'd ever seen.
I've only seen the Elimination Chamber match from it. I haven't seen the whole pay-per-view, and I don't want
You're
to.
not missing out
you're
on
probably
much,
not
mate.
missing out on much, to be
I
honest.
don't get the whole thing of the Extreme Elimination Chamber. It's already a no disqualification match.
I mean, it's extreme enough as it is, but no, let's chuck in a table just for a laugh. Let's chuck in a bloody crowbar and shit. That's what made it extreme about it. Just chuck a few weapons on and that'll do. Like, it's fucking stupid.
Fucking ridiculous.
And also, the booking of it was dumb as well because CM Punk I think he got eliminated like really quickly.
Yeah, he was like first eliminated, I think.
And
where was the pay-per-view held?
Some town in America, some bubblefuck nowhere. I don't know.
Okay. Man, if it was Chicago, dumb decision.
That'd be alright. Because actually, I remember Paul Heyman actually wanted CM Punk to win the match. He wanted to push, and even Big Show was like, yeah, he should probably win the championship match. He wanted to eliminate Big Show in the match. But like Vince wanted Bobby Lashley to win for some reason because we all know.
Oh, this son of a bitch!
And I think we all know the reason why Vince wanted to push Bobby Lashley.
Big,
words.
sweaty men.
Exactly. Because Vince McMahon likes big, sweaty men. And Bobby Lashley, like, they gave him the ECW title for some reason. I'm sorry, but Bobby Lashley doesn't exactly scream out ECW to me. Like, when I looked at someone like CM Punk, he kind of fit. He was like the only new guy there that fit the ECW mold, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because he kind of had that feel to him where you look at him and go, yeah, he'd fit ECW. The whole straight edge, punk kind of lifestyle that he was living. That's a very ECW type thing, not fucking Kevin Thorne, the vampire dickhead. Like,
I honestly think they should have never revived ECW and just kept the one night stand pay-per-views just like a once-off yearly thing.
Yeah, Paul Heyman even said it himself in his doco. It's like, if ECW would have ended at the 2 one-night stands, I would have been completely fine. But, like, Joey Styles had even admitted the relaunched version of ECW sucked.
Yeah.
How could you tell? First match in, Sandman versus a pissin' zombie. A zombie. Because Sci-Fi Network, haha, creepy shit. Like, it was so stupid.
That poor guy probably got paid he should have been paid a fuckload for getting a cane.
Hey, he should have been paid John Cena's wage that fucking night.
Being paid by the Sandman, I would demand that.
Yeah, then you'd be like, yeah, there's a fucking door, cunt.
All right. I think we'd move on to the second match at SummerSlam 2003, the second Elimination Chamber match.
That one was really good.
Yeah, so that one...
Triple H won, I reckon. Goldberg should have won.
Oh, actually, if I could move back to the Survivor Series 02 one for a bit. Saliva announced, like, the band who did the theme song for Survivor Series, they announced they were going to be touring Australia in 2018, and they had a little promotional video for it. And what they used was the Elimination Chamber promo video to promote their shows.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wait, what?
And yeah, they actually did to like promote their shows. Just imagine like some wrestling fan walking in there just at the show, like, where the fuck's the Elimination Chamber? Like, oh man. Like, this is a fucking disappointment. Like, but SummerSlam 2003 was Triple H, Randy Orton, Kevin Nash, Goldberg, Shawn Michaels, and Jericho. Goldberg looked like such a beast going into this match. Like, spearing Jericho through the fucking pod was just so awesome. Like, probably that'd have to be one of my favorite spots in chamber match history, in my opinion. Because it had the sound to it as well, like the satisfying sound of just like the lexicon, the like bulletproof glass type. plexiglass thing where he just spears him through. Like, it
Not
was
even
so
glass.
good. Yeah, I know. It was like,
Plastic.
yeah, it was plastic. Yeah. So, and it went down, and I loved the ending of the match where like Triple H is in the pod and Goldberg is staring down, and Triple H just looks at him like that, and Goldberg just kicks down the pod, beats him up for a bit. Ric Flair sneaks in a cheeky little sledgehammer. All it takes is one little sledgehammer hit to the back, pedigree, and Triple H wins the belt.
Hey, cunt, have you ever fucking had a sledgehammer to the back of the neck? I dare say, in real life, you would fucking die from it. So, I'm not going to call it a little sledgehammer to the back of the neck. I think that's perfectly fine finish. Sledgehammer, pedigree, which is his finisher. 1, 2, 3. That's it. He wins.
Yeah, but I was going to try and argue with it, but I'm like, nah, it's not you. I mean, you were right.
You can't argue with the brains, mate.
Well, you calling yourself the Brain?
Yeah.
Billy the Brain Marcus.
The brains. I don't want to get sued by Bob. I don't want to get sued by Bobby Heenan's family.
Yeah, better not, mate. But like that would lead to their match at Unforgiven 2003 a month later. Which, by the way, Unforgiven 03 was such a good show. Maybe because of just
my first ever DVD that I bought, first ever pay-per-view I ever watched.
It was just a fun show overall. Just watching that reminds me of how much I just loved the Ruthless Aggression era in 03.
Yeah.
Right there. It was good times, mate. Good fucking times.
Good fucking times.
What was the one after that? New Year's Revolution 2005.
Yeah. They didn't have one in 04.
Nah. This was back when like the Elimination Chamber wasn't every fucking year and it made it feel special, showing up every now and then. But it was Trips. Shawn Michaels was a special guest referee. Batista, Orton, Edge, Jericho, Benoit. Really good match as well, I will have to say. Because Triple H had to vacate the belt, I think, going into the show. But
the title was vacated.
Yeah, it was vacated.
All I remember from that match was that it was Triple H's 10th world title win.
Yeah. So what happened was Triple H was champion before then, but then I believe Eric Bischoff vacated the title, but Triple H
wasn't it
back in a match or some shit.
Hey,
I think there was like there was either a double pin or like someone like someone pinned someone at the same.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Campbell's died.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh wait, hang on, he's back.
Wait, what the fuck happened?
He died.
He froze basically.
Ah, fuck my life.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to re-say all that shit you just said.
No, I was gonna say I think like there was a double pin or a double fucking submission or some shit. I can't remember. I'm just looking it up now.
Yeah.
Some shit happened, basically, which caused the vacation of the World Heavyweight title.
Hold on.
Vacation.
I'm getting there.
Fucking chop, cunt.
Fucking shut up, cunt. I can't read.
Whoa. Hey, this is from fucking Puerto Rico. Holy crap.
Oh, yeah, I remember it being in Puerto Rico because they had the flags.
The flags, and they did the countdown in Spanish. I remember that.
Because I remember Muhammad Hassan was like dissing the Puerto Rican crowd. Yeah, remember him, guys? Muhammad Hassan.
Muhammad who?
Hassan, mate. But the match, the match itself was really good because Shawn. I loved how in the build-up for this, Shawn Michaels was announced as a special guest referee. And, like, on Raw, they filmed the reactions of everyone. And, like, Edge was, like, pissed off a bit. And, like, all the baby faces were kind of cool with it. And just you see Triple H just screaming, no! Like, when Shawn Michaels came out, he was so pissed. Like, he was absolutely fuming.
Fuck.
Absolutely fuming. But, yeah, it was a good match. 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 It was a
I swear I can smell fire at mine, like outside. Or
Well,
something.
fucking put it out.
It's not fucking me, you dickhead. Hold on, I'll be back in a minute to see what the shit is.
All right. So if we see Campbell's house on fire, we'll know why. So
Okay.
all right, that's fair. Is Kane at your house, mate? Did you say May 19th or some shit like that? Who knows? What was the match after that? New Year's Revolution. Shut the fuck up. 2006.
Yeah, there was a match in 2006. The only memorable thing about that was actually after the match where Edge cashed in his Money in the Bank, and we'd never actually seen a cash in before, and it was really
First ever cash in.
Yeah, it was really like surreal to see how like a heel could cash it in. Like, I think
it just kind of became the norm.
I think the whole premise to start off with was for him to cash in for a match, and Edge was like, it doesn't really seem really heelish. Like, why don't I fucking cash it in when he's at his weakest point? Like, straight after Elimination Chamber, boom, Edge WWE champion.
Like,
as for the match,
Well, the Elimination Chamber match. So who was in that? Cena, Carlito, Chris Masters, HBK, Kane, and Kurt Angle.
How the fuck did you know?
Memory.
Carlito,
But,
Chris Masters, Kane, Kurt Angle, and wasn't Shawn Michaels.
You
It
sure?
was Triple H.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Triple H wrestled the Big Show.
Do you know every fucking card from? All right.
Because that was when Big Show had the cast, mate.
Fucking whatever. All right. What was the opener of the show?
Opener. Edge and Ric Flair for the Intercontinental title.
And the match after that?
Some cunt wrestled some cunt. I don't know. Shelton Benjamin versus Viscera.
No, that was 6 match on the show.
Oh shit. No, it wasn't.
Trish Stratus versus Mickey James.
No, of course.
Jerry Lawler and Gregory Helms got into it.
I remember that.
I don't even remember Gregory Helms being on Raw.
He was on Raw for like a small portion before he won the Cruiserweight title.
Okay.
He was the Cruiserweight champion on Raw.
Was he?
Yeah, for a little bit, and then he was at the Royal Rumble. He showed up as a member of the Raw roster as a Cruiserweight, and then he transferred to SmackDown.
Okay.
And so yeah, the match itself wasn't all that memorable, but the thing that happened afterwards was very memorable. That was like Edge's. Would you say it was Edge's biggest moment?
I wouldn't say his I'd say Edge's biggest moment in his career would be the main event of WrestleMania with The Undertaker.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I guess main eventing WrestleMania.
It was his first big break. I could say that.
Yeah. But what was the next one? No Way Out 08. There was, for the first time, 2 Elimination Chambers in one night.
Because fuck it, why not?
Yeah, exactly.
I never understood having 2 Elimination Chamber matches in the same night.
Just overkill.
Yeah. Like, the whole premise of the Elimination Chamber is to be like this really spontaneous thing. And yeah, this is when the bullshit kind of started with WWE and having their gimmick pay-per-views, even though this wasn't flat out called Elimination Chamber. I think it was, if not next year, definitely the year after.
Elimination Chamber 2010, yeah.
Yeah. This is when WWE thought, fuck it, let's just throw everything in there.
Yeah.
You know, I don't see why we would have a half-hour fucking Elimination Chamber for the world title and like the second match in, and then have the main event, another 25-minute Elimination Chamber match for the WWE title. It's like, fucking choose one championship and go with it.
Yeah.
They never did the just the one chamber match like from 2008. They didn't do it until like 2013 when Jack Swagger won it, and then they didn't do it again like the just the one chamber until bloody 2014.
They did it in 2014.
I don't get it. I don't like it. Fucking stop it.
And they did it again in 2017. They had the one chamber match.
Did they?
Yeah, that's because that's because it was the SmackDown exclusive event.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm trying to think as well. So what was No Way Out 08. I think the first one was the SmackDown / ECW chamber where winner gets the face for the world title. Yeah, it was
ECW. I thought it was.
Well, there was
like two ECW guys, like one or two.
Like Batista, Undertaker, Big Daddy V.
MVP was it? MVP.
So it was MVP. Undertaker, Batista, Finlay, MVP, Khali, and Big Daddy V.
Ah, right. Yeah.
So I'm guessing Big Daddy V was on ECW at the time.
Yeah,
Big Daddy V.
Because I was like, I remember I watched it for the first time. I was like, fuck, how's he gonna fit into that fucking pod, man?
Calling on cars. His fucking theme song as well. Big Daddy V.
That theme song actually.
Yeah, it was alright. It was alright thing. But the coolest thing I remember about that match was like I think Batista went to go for like a tombstone pile driver or something on the outside, and then they flipped over the ropes. And Undertaker got him in the tombstone position.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh, I remember that too.
That was a sick spot.
Didn't Undertaker chokeslam someone from the top of the pods as well?
I think so. Was that MVP that took it? Did he took the bump?
It was either him or Finlay. I think I can't remember who it was.
I think it might have been Finlay actually. It was one of those two guys, one of the two heels that weren't the two big cunts. Like. And then there was the Raw one where the winner got to face Randy Orton for the title.
Yeah, can I just say this fucking stupid thing of having John Cena win the Royal Rumble only to face Randy Orton at No Way Out.
Like, why did he decide? Oh, why wait till WrestleMania?
Because
But then he ended up going into the main event anyway because Randy Orton cheated him out of the match.
So what was the point? You should have just saved it for Mania, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I mean, Orton was going to win it.
Face like Kurt Hawkins.
Yeah, but the Raw Elimination Chamber match, I think it was Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Jericho, Hart, Jeff Hardy, Umaga, and JBL. And JBL had I think he had just arrived on Raw like a month or two prior.
Yeah, that's right, because he was retired for a bit.
Yeah, that was when he was commentator for SmackDown, and then he came back to act and fucking fought Jericho.
Yeah, he was back for over a year. Shit, forgot about that.
And Triple H won that one, and eventually would face Orton at Mania, only for Cena to show up, make it a triple threat.
Yep.
Yeah. No Way Out 2009.
This one was
very
good.
Interesting.
I liked
one. If you're an Edge fan,
this one actually made sense to have 2 Elimination Chamber matches.
I felt like this was a perfect night for Edge's character, just to show him as the ultimate opportunist, because Edge loses immediately at the start by Jeff Hardy. He gets pinned.
He lost 3 minutes in, didn't he? And Jeff Hardy was just chilling in the ring by himself for a couple minutes.
2 minutes and 59 seconds.
And Edge was just like, what the fuck? Are you serious? Because it was Edge, Hardy, Triple H, Taker, Vladimir Kozlov, and...
The Big Slow.
Oh, the Big Slow.
Well, it's the Big Slow.
Yeah, so... Triple H won the WWE title in that match and would go on to face Randy Orton, one of the most mediocre main events in WrestleMania.
I reckon Jeff Hardy should have won that, and then it should have been the Hardys face-off for the WWE title. That's just me, though.
No, I agree with you.
I really wanted Jeff to win that, but I think they didn't trust Matt in a title match because he's not a main eventer.
In their eyes, I guess.
Not in their eyes. Maybe now, maybe with this whole Woken gimmick in WWE, maybe.
Well, that is if they really decide to give him the ball and kind of push on with the gimmick and make him go like full on like he wasn't Impact Wrestling. But then again, WWE has apparently signed a deal with Impact where they might be using their footage. I did hear about that on No DQ, that they've reached an agreement where we could be seeing some Impact Wrestling footage on WWE television, which just saying that is crazy because you'd never think that would happen.
Yeah, not ever.
No.
I reckon Vince owns TNA and he has done for a few years.
Is that your theory?
Think about it. That's what. How are they still alive if Vince doesn't owe them?
He's funding the cunts. He is so funding them, just underneath. But he's not going to tell anyone, just to keep a company alive, I guess.
Well, Jack, like, as Kevin said, you think about it. Think about how many times they've almost.
Yeah, the amount of times they've lost television deals. They have to resort to paying people to show up to their events. Like,
how the fuck they don't have money to pay their fucking wrestlers, but they can somehow pay the crowd to attend. What the fuck?
Can't believe that the crowd gets paid to attend.
Oh,
that's
what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure there's a conspiracy theory about it that Vince owns TNA and has done for a while. It's just
wasn't
not
there a
public.
Conspiracy theory like ages ago that he owned ECW like back in the 90s or some shit?
Yeah, man, well, that was always a thing that ECW was on the WWE payroll.
No, I believe that, actually. I honestly believe that. Like, ECW was getting on the WWE payroll because I know because other people have said that was what happened. Obviously, Heyman's going to deny it, but like, we all know Heyman hasn't been exactly known for being the most truthful person. I mean, you know how many times he lied to his wrestlers?
He bullshitted his way into the wrestling business, so he's not really a guy that can be trusted.
Yeah, well, he's the biggest bullshit artist in wrestling, I guess. Like, so much so he could join our club. The amount of like,
But yeah, I reckon that's the case. I reckon we're gonna find out in years to come that WWE owns TNA, but would have owned them for years.
It'll be a big reveal. It'll be a big.
Well, what about all this talent that's fucking coming over?
It's gonna be like the fucking higher power reveal. Like they're gonna have like this fucking mystery investor, and then
it's me. It's me.
You bought it. Even my immediate family bought it.
Even Dixie Carter bought it.
And then
honestly, all over my keyboard, guys.
Honestly, TNA is just a fucking developmental territory for NXT.
A developmental system for the developmental system.
Yep.
Developmentception right there. But moving back to No Way Out 2009 because that's what we're on. The World Heavyweight title match. John Cena, Campbell's boy Rey Mysterio. It was meant to be Kofi Kingston, but Edge attacked him before he could even enter the match, which I thought was brilliant.
What a fucking puss.
Oh, fuck off.
Baron Corbin is better than Edge.
Oh, shit. It's on. That's it, you two.
You fucking what, cunt?
No. You two, Macca's car park right now. 1v1.
I could fucking hit you so fucking hard right now. I would, Campbell.
Put your fist through the screen, like.
No, if you were here in this room right now, I would fucking punch you in the face until my fucking hand broke.
Oh my god.
No.
How are you gonna respond to that?
Don't ever fucking say that to me again.
Not
what, the truth?
Slapped by a little bitch.
Oh my god. The amount of saltiness that just resonated from Billy when we said that. Baron Corbin being better.
You guys are a bunch of cunts.
We know.
Yeah, that's kind of our thing. Well, it takes one to know one, mate.
Fuck you, cunt.
Mate, fucking leave. We don't care. Get out of here. But yeah, No Way Out 2009. So the Raw Elimination Chamber match for the World Heavyweight title. Cena, Mysterio. Well, Kingston being later replaced by Edge. Kane. Who are the other two guys?
Mike Knox was one.
Mike Knox, the legend
Chris
himself.
Jericho.
Mr. Quarter Past 10, Mike Knox, because he does that pose, and he looks like he's like a clock, and he goes 10:15. No,
He's on fucking play school.
No, seriously, Campbell, you need to watch OSW Review, man. You would fucking love that show, because the amount of Simpsons references they use in that show, oh, man.
Wait, what did Billy say? He's fucking...
Is he cracking open a cold one?
A cold one with the boys.
Hey.
Yeah, I got a cider this time.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, that last beer just there.
Fair enough.
But no, yeah. So like that pay-per-view was such a great character development moment for Edge, just showing everyone why he's truly the ultimate opportunist. Like right there, just taking him out before the match and just like winning the world title.
I'm surprised no one's done it since.
Yeah, I actually am surprised no one has.
Like it fucking worked the first time. Just beat up
Kofi Kingston. Just beat up Kofi Kingston. You'd be fine.
See, if someone in the tag team chamber fucking thought of that, then shit.
New Day wouldn't be champions anymore.
Yeah,
it would be a smart thing. But no wait, were they even the champions? Oh no, they lost that Money in the Bank's primetime players. But we'll get to that one later on. The first ever Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, Elimination Chamber 2010.
This is when the Undertaker almost fucking died.
Yeah, from the pyro.
Yeah, I thought he got set on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fucked. That was fucked.
One of the rare moments he basically broke character because he had to for his own safety.
If anybody is gonna stay in character while being fucking lit on fire, more power to him.
It's the Undertaker. His mentality, I don't care if someone's stabbing me with a knife, stay the fucking character. That's his motive right there. Because, like, when the fire was burning, he just, like, bolted out of the flames and just went back to walking.
He took his jacket off, though.
Yeah, he did look really pissed off.
He fucking ripped it off and threw it on the ground.
Well, he kind of just got set on fire.
Yeah, it was fucking burning, dude. You're not going to leave a fucking burning coat on.
Yeah, and he had, like, was it third-degree burn? It wouldn't be
second-degree
burn.
Second-degree
burn.
Yeah, if it was fucking third-degree burns, then he wouldn't have had any fucking skin left.
Yeah, he would have been sent to a fucking burn unit.
Oh, no. Could imagine... Oh, shut up, cunt.
Apparently he was fucking covering himself with water before he went into the match. And,
what a fucking badass.
And then when he went into the match, apparently the thing that hurt him the worst was Chris Jericho putting the walls on him.
What a fucking badass, man.
Gets set on fire, competes in the match anyway. Just, that's Taker right there. And then Shawn pops out from, like, underneath the chamber.
That was brilliant.
Surprise, bitch.
Screeching music on him. Jericho
wins. Motherfucker.
Yeah. Sets up Jericho and Edge for the World Heavyweight title. And
it should have won, but
yeah, I felt like Edge should have won the world title that night.
That night he wasn't even in the fucking chamber match.
Well, at WrestleMania 26, I meant. Jesus.
Be specific, Christ. Jack.
Well, I'm fucking sorry, mate. My God.
For fuck's sake, Jack. You know what? You are a real piece of fucking work, mate.
Nah, Billy, I'm serious about this Hungry Jack's car park thing. If I have to follow the damn train, like CJ, to get to your house, like, it's on. It is on.
Yeah,
but
jog on.
Mate, I'll book the ticket as soon as this podcast's over.
Fucking go on.
You're scared.
Mate, after the podcast is over, mate, I actually got to do my job here, hosting this shit, but
You're doing a terrible fucking job.
Well, shut up, cunt. You're not exactly helping, but
all right.
Raw Chamber in 2010. So Cena won for the
Shit.
So Cena won his 15th millionth WWE title and faced Batista after the match because reasons. And Batista won the WWE title because
Thank God.
yeah.
What was the point
That
of
was
fucking
heel.
putting the title on Cena though? If he's just gonna lose it to Batista, like why not just have Batista in the chamber match?
Because it gives Batista heat, and he was a fucking heel at the time.
Good heel as well. The spotlight on me gimmick and all that.
It's all about the psychology, mate.
Fuck the psychology. Fuck the Cena.
fuck everyone, man. Fuck everyone involved in that match. But 2011 Chamber for the World Heavyweight title was actually really good. Edge, Mysterio, no, not Del Rio. Ziggler was out of the match. It was Wade Barrett.
Are we actually going through all these? Fuck, man.
Apparently.
All right, we won't then.
We said at the start that we weren't gonna.
Yeah, did you not pay attention, mate?
Well, I don't pay attention to bullshit. All right, so never mind then. Trying to think like a memorable chamber match, like a very memorable one.
I think we went through all of them. They're all shit now.
All the other ones are just shit. I guess they had the tag team chamber match in 2015.
That fucking sucked.
Kalisto jumped off the top, which a million guys have already done, but whatever.
Yeah,
and then there was
John Morrison did it in 2010 or some shit, I think.
Well, and then they had the IC title chamber match, which was won by Ryback. Of all people.
Skip Sheffield.
Yep. What to do?
Can we just go back to 2011 for a second? And it's not a chamber match. It was just a match on the card. The Miz versus Jerry fucking Lawler for the WWE Championship.
Fucking 60-something-year-old Jerry Lawler wrestling for the WWE title.
Like,
he was in a TLC match as well on Raw, wasn't he, for the championship?
2011 was such a fucked year.
Fucking won it.
It was just such a fucked year for WWE. But like that booking, I remember back then I was like, why the fuck is Jerry Lawler in the fucking match for the WWE?
Why is he competing for the WWE title at like age? How old was he at the time? Like
60-something.
Yeah.
Hang on, wait. How old is he now? So he's 68 now. It was 7 years ago. So 61 he would have been.
Yeah. And like in the TLC match, Michael Cole interfered and screwed him out of the match. And that was all built up towards the amazing WrestleMania 27 match.
Greatest WrestleMania match in history, you mean?
Yeah, exactly. Jerry Lawler and Michael Cole, WrestleMania worthy right there. Just the booking was perfect.
Shut up and take my money.
Shut up and take my money, exactly. But 2012 wasn't that memorable when it comes to chamber matches.
I'm just going to bring up a fucking shit show match that was literally just fucking shoehorned in there. United States Championship, Jack Swagger versus Justin Gabriel, lasted
oh my god
4 minutes. So that's how much the United States Championship fucking meant to WWE.
He just won it off Zack Ryder like the month before, I think.
Yeah.
Why did they take the belt off Zack Ryder? He was like one of the most popular guys at the time.
Because they don't like Ryder.
Their way.
Because he got himself over, probably.
Yeah, and John Cena versus Kane in the fucking ambulance match.
Yeah, an ambulance match, main event, an Elimination Chamber pay-per-view.
Yeah, that was the
fucking
that was
sense that makes.
Cena was in the main event of every fucking pay-per-view for like 8 fucking consecutive months.
Yeah.
The
fucking, like, him versus John Laurinaitis was the main event of Over the Limit instead of CM Punk versus Daniel fucking Bryan.
It's because WWE thought, oh, Cena's more important than the WWE title. Get royally fucked with a dildo, mate. That is not true at all. I remember
I went to the live event in Melbourne in 2012, and fucking Cena versus Laurinaitis and Big Show in a handicap match main evented it over Daniel Bryan versus.
Handicap match? A bloody handicap match.
Oh
You
my
got screwed
God.
over, mate. You got screwed. Didn't Brisbane get like a triple threat?
Oh no, I didn't go.
I've seen a Punk Big Show. I don't know. But wow, what a shit, man. I feel sorry for you, mate. Should have just gotten a refund then and there. Like, fuck that for a laugh. Like, 2013, Jack Swagger won. And he was going to go
really
to
good.
WrestleMania
It sucks
until he
because
got hurt.
it sucks because it's so forgotten now. But like, but back then it was like a really big thing. It's like, oh my God, Jack Swagger's getting this huge push, and then he got high.
Smoke weed every day.
That just
And
the
Rock
thing.
versus CM Punk was pretty cool.
Yeah. Rock versus CM Punk's matches were really good. Like the Royal Rumble and the one at the Chamber pay-per-view. Rock versus Cena at Mania 29, though.
Man,
I just think it's weird. Like the Elimination Chamber match of 2013 was the third match on the main card.
It was in the middle of the show.
Yeah, man. So it was Clay and Tensai against Road Scholars, but that was a pre-show.
Five
And it was
stars.
Del Rio versus Big Show for the world title. Then back when he was still called Antonio Cesaro.
Oh, back when he had a first name.
Yeah, he
good
beat
times.
The Miz for the US title. And then it was the Elimination Chamber. Then after that, it was a six-man tag, Shield versus John Cena, Ryback, and Sheamus.
That match was good. I actually like that.
Ziggler versus Kofi Kingston.
That was a thrown together match at the last minute because Booker T came out and just made it on the spot.
Then it was Caitlyn versus Tamina for the Divas title, and then The Rock versus...
Fuck.
Oh my
What
God.
the fuck was that? Scared the fuck out of me.
You fucking sneezed, man.
Was that a sneeze or a scream? Like,
you scared me a fucking heart. Oh my God.
oh my God.
Holy shit.
Billy,
Sorry, I need to fucking blow my nose.
get the medic. Get the medic.
Holy fucking shit. That scared the absolute fuck out of me.
Oh no! It reminds me of that. It reminds me of that video of like the baby panda who sneezed very loud. That's Campbell. That's Campbell. Oh my God.
Anyway, then the main event was Rock and CM Punk.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But before that, we want to apologize to all the eardrums we just destroyed by that. Holy. And I thought my dad sneezes loud. Holy shit, Campbell. You can wake up an entire neighborhood with that. Holy shit.
I probably did, actually.
Oh my God.
I fucking blame my dad for making me sneeze that loud. Fucking hereditary sneezes. I don't know.
2014 Chamber was actually a good pay-per-view because it had the Shield versus the White family on it.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
That match was just amazing.
But then you had fucking Titus O'Neil versus Darren Young before that.
5 stars. 5 fucking stars right there. Storytelling, on point. None really. But, what else?
Start of the match was Big E versus Jack Swagger for the Intercontinental Championship.
That was actually a good match. That was actually a surprisingly decent match. That was when Big E went for like the middle rope spear for the first time. And I remember just going, oh shit, when I saw it for the first time. And now he like tries to do it every second. Well, he's kind of toned it down a little bit, thankfully, because when I see that, I just go, fuck, that just looks bad. Like,
it looks like he lands on his fucking head when he does it.
Yeah, it just looks brutal, man. Like, I don't like. There was AJ Lee and Cameron for the Divas title because I remember the bit where
Cameron versus AJ Lee.
Yep.
The Divas Championship.
What I remember of that match was AJ had gotten like the pom-poms from Cameron, and she was trying to do the funkadactyl thing. You know how they like push their asses up together
Oh yeah.
during the engine. AJ Lee did that, and her ass looked absolutely mint. But as for the
That's
actual
CM
chamber
Punk's
match,
wife you're talking about, mate.
oh well, I don't care.
Is this the match where Cameron had her opponent face down and asked the referee
No,
why he
that
wasn't
was
counting?
that was the match on Raw, I think.
Wait, was this the one where she pinned her like when like pinned her from the back or something? I don't know.
No, that wasn't it. That was another match.
Was that planned, or did she act, or is she actually that fucking stupid and doesn't know how wrestling works?
She's probably that fucking stupid. She's probably one of the worst women's wrestlers of all time.
Thank God she got fucking released.
Like behind Eva Marie, she was like
going to be the more successful out of her and Cameron.
Yeah, I think we all knew that from the start because she was much more athletic than her and could actually put on a good match.
Mm.
But the chamber match was actually really good, like because it was Cena, Orton, Bryan, Sheamus, Christian, and Cesaro. That's when they just cut his name to Cesaro. Cesaro had a good showing in this match, actually.
And I kind of forgot that Christian was in that Elimination Chamber, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. Shit.
I remember he was in the. I remember he was in the pod. Yeah, and Sheamus hit the bro kick on the Lexicon glass.
Was it the pot of awesomeness?
The pot of should have been called the pot of awesomeness. But he hit the bro kick to the pod and just crushed Christian with it. Like it was such a sick spot. I forgot to mention when we were talking about the 2009 chamber when like didn't Edge like spear Mysterio head first into one of the pods?
The fucking lawn dart kind of move.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite spots in chamber match history right there. And the final moments with Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan. Oh man, there were moments where I thought Orton was going to win, but Bryan would kick out, and moments where I thought Bryan was going to win, but like Kane would interfere, corporate Kane.
Fucking Kane.
And I remember being just so disappointed when Orton won, because I'm like, oh fuck's sake, and it was done so well because everyone's thinking, oh fuck, could he win? But I'm happy they actually just did give it to Bryan at WrestleMania, and also it was the last WWE pay-per-view before the network.
Yeah, the network actually launched the next day. And I've got some stats here, boys. The event had 183,000 buys, down from the previous year's 213.
Yikes. Yeah. No, that was just when...
I'm pretty sure that's because of the network. It was coming out the next day, and they were like,
watch it tomorrow.
Yeah.
That'll do, mate. Yeah, so that was like, now that I'm looking back at it, Elimination Chamber 2014 was actually a pretty good show.
Yeah.
It's alright.
I reckon out of all the there was 2015. That was actually pretty good. Who the fuck is messaging me? No, I don't want to do Acid Lemon. Jesus.
Tell him to fuck off.
Who wants to do Acid?
By the way, I wasn't kidding. That was the actual message I got sent in the group chat. No, on the other group chat I have. But 2015.
The less said that about that, the better.
Although it did have Cena and Owens on the show. To be fair, Owens' debut match.
I mean the matches themselves. No good.
Oh, the Elimination Chamber matches. Yeah, they were not that good.
Yeah, NXT champion Kevin Owens against United States champion John Cena. Fun fact: Kevin Owens is the first NXT champion to actually carry his NXT championship on the main roster. All the others who were NXT champion and also appearing on the main roster did not bring their NXT title to the main roster with them for reasons. This was back when they would debut before they had finished up in NXT.
Yeah. But like that was such a crazy moment as well. Excuse me. When he beat Cena, because we all wanted him to, but we weren't expecting him to actually do it. Because like there were people genuinely shocked in the audience when Owens beat Cena. And not only that, it was on his debut match as well on the main roster. And it was funny because many people were saying, oh yeah, Kevin Owens would never make, or Kevin Steen at the time, he'd never make it to WWE. He's not Vince's ideal guy. First night on the main roster. Beats John
Cena first night.
If that isn't proving your critics wrong, I don't know what is right there. Like, Jim Cornette was coming up with so many excuses of, like, him winning because he had put down Kevin Steen so much, knowing him.
Yeah, because he didn't like it.
Yeah, he hated him and El Generico and Colt Cabana and all that when he was running Ring of Honor.
Jim Cornette's just a fucking piece of shit.
Good old Corny.
Except when he's talking about Kevin Dunn. When he's talking about Kevin Dunn, he is right on the money because he's a buck-toothed motherfucker.
He earned so many millions of dollars a year and never got his fucking teeth fixed.
That's great.
That's the only thing I'll fucking agree.
Enzo Amore. What a fucking idiot.
The main event was pretty good as well. Rollins and Ambrose for the WWE title because I thought Ambrose actually won the title that night.
What?
And we thought he'd won the title because Rollins pulled the referee in front of him.
Yeah, that's right. It even came up on the graphics and everything.
Yeah. And I love the face Seth Rollins makes when he finds out he retains the title. Yeah. I actually had that as my do I still have that as my Skype profile picture?
No, it's the Undertaker.
Ah, okay.
You little bitch.
Oh, fuck off, cunt.
Fuck you.
Nah, fuck you.
Nah, fuck you.
Nah, fuck you.
Nah, fuck you.
No. Fuck you.
You know what, Jack? Fuck off.
Just fuck off in general, Billy.
I just said that to you.
You already fucking said
2017 Chamber. 2017 Chamber.
All right. Fuck, we actually got through this pretty quickly. I'm proud of us, boys.
I thought we said we weren't fucking going through all of them.
Yeah, well, I thought there was way too many to go through, but maybe I was thinking of Money in the Banks. I don't know. Well, no, surely there'd be more. Fuck it, who cares? Let's go.
So there was no Elimination Chamber in 2017. Oh
Yes,
no,
there
2016.
Yeah, 2016.
I meant 2016. 2017 there was.
Yeah, 2016
WWE
got replaced
title.
with Fastlane for some reason.
Wow, great choice. Not.
This one was like
pretty good actually.
Come out of nowhere. Like the winner of the Elimination Chamber match, like Bray Wyatt. Who would have thought? Even now, who would have ever thought Bray Wyatt would be WWE champion? It sounded ridiculous before he won it, and now it sounds even more ridiculous after he won it because he never fucking wins a match.
Well, to be fair, I was actually predicting in some ways Bray Wyatt to win because of the Orton-Wyatt match.
Oh, wait, actually.
Because Orton won the Royal Rumble last year.
Yeah, that's right. I remember this, actually. I predicted him to win, but I still thought it was, like, pretty fucking, unlikely.
Crazy.
But this is actually this is the last pay-per-view I won this at. Yeah, I hadn't won it for a year.
It's fucked up, mate.
Yeah, and then it was either Campbell and me for the rest of 2017 until you won it back at the Rumble.
Yeah,
I was the most fucking dominant champion of 2017.
Oh,
mate, that's because I didn't fucking put in my predictions half the time. I was like, fuck
piece of shit.
Laziness. You're the Brock Lesnar of predictions, mate.
Yeah, you fucking call me the Brock Lesnar of the group, coming from the cunt that didn't even do it as fucking predictions, NRL or WWE.
Yep. You like during the end of the tipping season, you just gave up. And the truth sinks in.
Brock Lesnar, please respond.
Oh man,
you guys are a bunch of cunts.
Yeah, look at that. He doesn't have
that.
anything to say, so he just calls us a bunch of cunts again because he knows what we just said was true.
Bray Wyatt winning the WWE Championship.
completely change the subject. All right, mate.
Was
Every
so great. You know, like
Change
he's
the
supposed to be
subject. You
he's
bitch.
supposed to be this generation's Undertaker. And
Quotation marks.
him winning the championship was supposed to solidify his main event status. And we thought it was gonna be great. He had
Wrong.
and then he had a match with Randy Orton at WrestleMania. And that wasn't so great. And
But it had visuals though.
just crawled his way back down the card. He got drafted to Raw, which was a big mistake. Should have stayed on
Yeah.
SmackDown.
You know your
Yeah.
match is underwhelming when
This-
visuals inside the ring were the most exciting part about it. Like,
That was
This-
not exciting.
This pay-per-view, I don't know. There wasn't a lot of great.
Randy Orton versus
that
Luke
happened.
Harper was pretty good. I
Yeah,
will say. That was a good match. Why did they stop Luke Harper's singles? I guess with the whole Bludgeon Brothers thing now, but Luke Harper as a babyface, they were kind of running with him for a little while.
yeah. He's former Intercontinental Champion. He won a singles title before Bray Wyatt did.
Yeah, it was
championship before Bray Wyatt did.
it was in 2014 when they broke up the Wyatt family for a little bit. Which why did they do that?
Wait, hang on. All right. Let's talk about match of the night here. Natalya versus Nikki Bella ending in a double count now.
Oh yes, classic Monday Night Raw booking.
Even though this is
Actually,
Monday Night Raw booking.
if you remember, do you guys remember the kickoff show when JBL is walking to the announce table, does a stupid little dance, trips and
falls over.
And falls.
Oh, it's John O'Clock, mother. I fucking missed that.
Bring back John O'Clock, mate. Tea Time's dead now because Booker T.
Because Booker T was to fucking fight Corey Graves.
Even though Corey Graves saved his fucking job for him.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to fight Scott Stanford. I think Booker T's just, in general, an easy guy to piss off.
Yeah, he is. Doesn't take a lot to piss him off. Like, just say, just disagree with someone in his Fave 5 and he'll probably want to fight you.
Well, there's 25 guys in his top 5.
25 guys in his Fave 5. No, the entire 2011 SmackDown roster in his Fave 5.
Anyway, can we really say anything else about this pay-per-view?
Not really. No.
Like, fuck, Baron Corbin didn't win the Elimination Chamber. I probably would have fucking...
That would have been funny. That would have been funny to see your reaction.
Probably would have just stuck my head in the oven, to be honest with you.
Just get yourself
like a fucking episode of The Simpsons or some shit.
Yeah, well, you know, that's a way to kill yourself.
Well, yes, obviously, dickhead.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay.
Apollo Crews and Kalisto defeating Dolph Ziggler in a handicap match because, you know, fuck it.
Yeah, because babyface.
Why not?
Being the 2-on-1 advantage makes sense. That's the way to get babyface pop. Having two guys beat up one guy, because that makes sense.
Oh, I fucking remember the tag team turmoil match, and at the end, near the end, the Usos were fucking the Usos attacked American Alpha or something, and I was like, guys, there's fucking one team left. The fucking Ascension are gonna win the SmackDown tag titles. And I was fucking having a mad anxiety attack.
Mate, I was going to get ready to fucking go on the rant of a lifetime if the Ascension won the SmackDown tag belts. Thankfully, that didn't happen, though. But
I can't believe, the fall that the Ascension has fucking gone through. Like, do you remember when they were on NXT? They were fucking unstoppable. They were the most over tag team in fucking NXT. And then they come to the main roster, and then they did that fucking promo about the Road Warriors, and that's what killed them, because WWE's like, all right, you're going to say shit like that, you're going to get punished for it. And punished they did.
Oh, they got punished, right. They became the biggest team in NXT, two jobbers.
They're a fucking comedy act now.
With, fashion files.
Yeah, and it's weird seeing these two big guys that are dressed up like they're from a fucking Mad Max movie be just a fucking laughing stock. Like, repackage them.
Nah, that'll make them even worse though.
Oh, sure.
Some stupid gimmick.
They're fucked. They're basically fucked at this point. There's nothing you can really do about it. But I guess we could preview the upcoming Chamber match. Actually, what do you guys think about the first ever women's Elimination Chamber match? We've got to say first ever.
No, fuck off.
You know, we're gonna have the first ever women's main event at WrestleMania. We got to say first ever. Actually, guys, have you heard that apparently one of the reasons, according to the internet, one of the reasons they wanted to bring Ronda Rousey to the WWE is to make Stephanie McMahon a more mainstream star?
Fucking God, if fucking Ronda Rousey puts over Stephanie fucking McMahon, I'm gonna have a stroke.
No, seriously. Because you guys all know I cannot stand Stephanie McMahon. I've ranted about her on so many of my reviews.
You'd still bang her.
That's true, but still. But if they do the Rousey and I'm guessing Rock versus Triple H Stephanie match, and Stephanie gets the pin on Ronda Rousey, get ready for the best rant of my career. I will flip over every bit of furniture.
They are not going to have Ronda Rousey put over Stephanie McMahon at Mania.
Well, yeah, obviously. But if in some weird alternative universe, if that ever happens...
Aren't they going to have Charlotte versus Rousey? Because Charlotte has said numerous times that she wants to face her at Mania.
Yeah, and they even had that... Remember that the Mae Young Classic? Like, Ronda Rousey's friends?
I'm pointing at the WrestleMania sign.
Ah! There is no WrestleMania sign behind.
Fuck off, there is!
Campbell, go make one now.
Get a piece of paper and draw up the WrestleMania logo. You're pointing at the light, you dickhead. Like, seriously.
No, I'm fucking pointing at the WrestleMania logo. It's fucking there.
I'm pretty sure that's a light, mate.
Fuck off, cunt. This is my house. I'm pretty sure I'd know.
So, Elimination Chamber 2018.
Yeah, Elimination Chamber.
It's going to be Braun Strowman versus Elias versus John Cena versus Roman Reigns versus The Miz and versus to be determined. Who do we think the final Elimination Chamber contestant is going to be?
Vacant. Well, Vacant is going to win it all.
The greatest wrestler of all time. Probably Strowman.
He's already in it.
Oh, no, the last person in it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was just going to say, didn't they have a... No, it was Elias. Elias is going to be the last guy.
No, if you listen to me, it's Braun Strowman versus Elias.
No, it's going to be the last entrant, like the final entrant in the match.
Yeah, there's still one spot available. Who do we think is going to be the last guy?
No, I mean, he's going to be in the final pod that opens up. In
you fucking idiot! There's still one more guy to be picked.
I know that.
Who do you think it's going to fucking be?
It's going to be me! I'll fucking declare my entry.
Fuck's sake, who do you think it's going to be? That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh my god. What did he just flip over?
I don't know. He's flipped a fucking table.
He's gone JBL on us.
Who do you think it's going to be?
Oh, fucking... I don't think it'll be Matt Hardy because they want to feud with Bray Wyatt. Don't think it's going to be Apollo Crews because it's Apollo Crews. It's...
Worldwide, you bastard.
He can still hear us. What the fuck? I guess probably Finn Balor's in the match, right?
No.
He's not in the Fatal 4-Way match next week.
No, John Cena defeated him, you fucking idiot.
It's a second chance match, you fuck knuckle.
Well, he's not in it. It's Braun Strowman, Elias, John Cena, Roman Reigns, and The Miz.
No, but weren't you saying there was going to be a sixth participant?
Yes.
And weren't you saying to me, who do you think will be the sixth participant?
You said to me that you said Finn Balor is in there, isn't he? And I said no.
No, I meant, is he going to be in the Fatal 4-Way match next week on Raw?
I don't fucking know. Is he?
Oh, my God.
Who's in the match?
Fucking Big Cass is going to be the last entrant. I don't care.
Big Ass.
Big Ass
is going to be in the
Big Ass.
So, wait. So, there's going to be a second chance.
Big ass. I don't. Surely he can come back.
Also,
Schedule
what did you knock
following
over
week.
Campbell?
I fucking threw my belt on the chair.
All right, so yeah, Bella, Wyatt, Hardy, and Cruz.
I reckon
think
it'll be
it's-
Bella.
I think it's gonna be Bella, and Bella is gonna eliminate John Cena.
I was just gonna say that. Set up Bella and Cena for
No,
WrestleMania.
I fucking said it.
Oh, well, you can fucking say it. I'm stealing it from you. Have Bella and Cena at WrestleMania.
Okay, now for the first ever. Now we have to say first ever.
No.
First ever.
No. Shut up,
Women's
Billy.
Elimination Chamber match. Alexa Bliss as the champion versus Bayley versus Mandy Rose versus Mickie James versus Sonya Deville versus Sasha Banks.
It's boss time.
Fuck off.
Oh
cunt.
my god.
I'm gonna fucking neck you. I'm going to Maryborough right now. I'm gonna fucking neck you. Say that.
And Bailey's gonna bring over her Bailey buddies.
Who is gonna go over? It's boss time. Is that an actual thing now?
Well, Michael Cole's been saying
Never
it
been a
every
thing.
time
Fuck
Sasha
up.
Banks come out.
It's never been a thing.
Michael Cole, stop making it a thing.
I think Alexa Bliss is gonna retain.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Asuka's gonna kill her at WrestleMania, pretty much.
Fucking hope so.
Just make it a squash match. Open up the show.
Oh, and hey, the Universal title isn't being defended because fuck it. And apparently
Lesnar isn't defending it.
Apparently
Rock
at
the
Fastlane. Oh no, the WWE title is being defended. What the fuck?
Because AJ Styles is an actual good champion who actually defends his title on pay-per-views.
But it's already been announced that it's going to be AJ versus Shinsuke, so we already know who's going to win.
Well,
Well,
they do that. They've done that before, where they say, "Oh yeah, this guy's definitely facing that guy at WrestleMania," and they have title matches in between.
Yeah, it was before. And also they said, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be fucking Brock versus Jinder at Survivor Series," and fucking surprise, cunt, it was fucking Brock versus
the best
AJ.
surprise of the year. We didn't get Jinder Mahal versus Brock Lesnar. Fuck, that would have been a bad match.
All right, so what you guys want? Sami Zayn versus Shinsuke? Actually, it'd still be a good match.
Yep.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
I just want AJ to go up against Shinsuke.
He's gonna win. I feel like he's gonna win. I highly doubt Owens and Zayn are gonna pick up the WWE title because I think they're gonna be in a tag team match against Shane McMahon
Holla.
and maybe Daniel Bryan. I don't think so, but
clear him to do it. Another match.
McMahon and Randy Orton. I mean, he's not doing anything at the moment.
He's just RKOing cunts left, right, and center.
That's what he does.
I forgot to add Asuka versus Nia Jax. If Nia wins, she'll be added to the championship match at Mania in a triple threat.
She's not going to win. They're just doing it to fuck around with fans, I reckon. To make
I think they're just doing it just to book Asuka on the show.
Yeah, they want to put Asuka on the show.
If you remember, 2010 Elimination Chamber, Edge wasn't booked on the show.
Yeah, he just speared William Regal for some reason.
And I think they can't really do a segment like that with Asuka because she can't speak English that well.
No. So like put her in the ring against Nia Jax because she's not like most girls.
I mean, they could just have they could have Asuka go for the SmackDown Women's Championship because she didn't decide.
That is true, but Ronda's going to be at WrestleMania 34, so
but that doesn't necessarily mean she's going to go for the title.
No, that is true though. But like, if Asuka does go after Alexa, who's Charlotte going to face? Is she even going to be booked on the show?
Of course she will be.
She'll probably go up against Ruby Riott or some shit if she's booked on the show.
Well, have they even fought for the world title? Well, not the world title, the women's title.
No,
before?
Don't think so.
I think that could be where they're going with it. Charlotte and Ruby Riott for the SmackDown Women's title.
It's Charlotte and Rousey, man.
You don't think they're going for the tag team route, the mixed tag route?
Player.
Holla holla.
No.
That'd be stupid too.
I mean, what other Mania matches have been announced? Well, Brock and Roman, obviously. I guess
Well, that hasn't been announced, but
it's
Pretty
basically we all know it's going to happen. They've been building it up for a fucking year. We've all known this was coming since last year's Mania. And Roman's going to win. He's going to cock that fist, make it rain, and win the title to a reign of boos, basically. At least we'll get to see some funny signs. Remember last year when he faced Undertaker, there was a sign saying Roman is a Holocaust denier?
Yeah.
And like at WrestleMania 31, where someone holding up a sign is like, we listen to our fans, lol. It was great. And there was another sign that said Roman is a wank pheasant.
That was a fucking what culture thing for ages.
Yeah, wank pheasant.
Sexual wank pheasant.
Yeah, which is true though. I guess no, they're gonna have the finals for the Cruiserweight Championship tournament, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be on the actual main show.
I have better be.
I have a feeling they're gonna put it on the pre-show.
Just like they did last year with
Neville and Aries.
I'm surprised. Why wouldn't they do like a Cruiserweight title ladder match or something like that?
Maybe the tournament final will be a ladder match.
I mean, it'd make it much more exciting.
And especially if it's the opener of a show.
Yeah, definitely. I don't want Taker to show up at Mania. Just let him rest.
Should we leave Mania for the Mania episode next time?
Probably.
You know what? That's a good idea.
We don't want to get too far into it.
I think
we need some content for next month, but
yeah.
To
but
wrap
then
it all
again,
up,
more stuff will be revealed by then.
Let's, I don't know, reflect back on the Elimination Chamber matches. As I said at the start, my favorite one was the first one, Survivor Series 2002. That whole pay-per-view was fucking mint.
Yeah.
In general. Other than that, Edge competing in two in the same night was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everything after that.
Jericho winning one in 2010. That was good.
With HBK's interference as well. Yeah. Edge's ultimate opportunist moment from 2009 was great.
Undertaker continuing to compete even though he's burnt like a fucking forgotten pie in the oven.
Basically.
Wait, you fucking hate you say that.
Wait, what?
I got a pie in the oven.
But I think we might just wrap it up here. So thank you guys for watching our 8th edition of the Bullshit Club podcast. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, give this video a big fat like. Comment down below about any of your favorite chamber memories. And if you want to see more from any of us, make sure to subscribe to all of our channels. Link will be in the description for Billy and Campbell's channel. So you can find Billy Marcus on Twitter at Billy Marcus TV and on Instagram, I believe.
Yep.
And you can find Campbell at the 5/8 on Twitter. Make sure to give him a little cheeky follow there. And thank you guys for watching. And we are out in 3, 2, 1.